What is going on, guys? This is Bootsy Hedgehog Gamer 27 bringing you a very late video. I'm not even kidding. This is really late. I shouldn't even be playing video games at this time because it's 2:30 in the morning right now. I had to drink a soda to keep myself up. Now we're gonna do the Gigan device race. But here's the problem. First time I went through it, it did not record the whole race. It only recorded up to 56. We are gonna give this thing another go. You might think I'm crazy for this, but we're gonna do 99 instead. Yeah, so much for 95 laps. We're gonna give this one more go, and if this does not work, I mean it should, because it's my camera. Just letting you guys know, do not do this at home, kids. Do not play video games at 2:30 in the morning. And since this is gonna be such a long race, it's gonna go by 3 a.m. Who knows what's gonna happen then? I don't know. Let's go. So, I did win the first attempt, though. I did win by like 2 laps over Knuckles. I have no clue what I'm up against, and I gotta be really darn quiet. This is the latest I've ever recorded. Do not ever record this late. Oh yeah, I got a bad start. Well, let's see what happens. You know, my mom and dad, if they found out that I was doing this, I'd be in so much trouble. Speaking of trouble, I've got no GP, and I need to get some. I had no issues the first time. Just letting you guys know, I am a professional at this. I am the man with a plan. I did something really awesome to get to this point. Here's how I did it. I turned off the light. Obviously, the light is staying off. I paused the TV. And then I went up to my room, turned off the light, closed my door. My mom went to bed, thought I was in bed. So I pretty much managed, the plan worked, and I managed to get down. And that door up there that I mentioned in one of my recordings, I think last week, during like evening time or the night time, not the late night. But I shut that door to close off background noise. Didn't work out as well. Yeah, it did, but still. We got more character variety this time. Last time, see if I can remember all the characters from this race last time. There's only 2 in this race that are back for more. Alright, actually 3. Cream, SCRGP, and Knuckles. The ones that were never here were Blaze, Rouge, Knight, and Amigo. The ones that replaced them were Tails, Dr. Eggman, Amy, and Storm. Now, I got more variety this time. So, yeah. And more than likely, this is going to be a 3-segment race. Don't be surprised. Who knows what kind of crazy shenanigans would happen in like 30 or so minutes. So, it's probably best do not start this. yeah, that happened a lot in the race, in the first race attempt. I hated that. And also on lap 7, I got like pancaked by a storm on lap 7. not gonna happen this time. So the reason why I'm doing 99 instead of 95 is because the third segment would only be like 6 or 8 minutes. If I did, hey, 99 laps, be over 10 plus. This is a smart idea. So, yeah, that's how I got to this point. Do not by any means tell anybody that I did this. And if I probably would, get this. First night, I went to bed after 2. Not too bad. It was like 2:21-ish. Yesterday, I went to bed at around 3:17 or so, or 3:31. We're gonna be up for longer than both those nights. Well, we've already surpassed the first night. Second night was 3:31. It's 2:40. So, I don't know what would happen if I were to play this game after 3 in the morning. I know there's a lot of creepy things that do happen after you do play it, 'cause I guess it doesn't really matter what game at 3 a.m. There's Minecraft at 3 a.m., there's like a Sonic game at 3 a.m. Well, that's Sonic EXE. There's tons of games out there that do creepy things at 3 a.m. Zero Gravity, I have no clue if there's one. I would be scared to death if there really was one. Also, there's a little tactic I learned. I'm going to show it to you on the next lap. So it's probably best that it didn't bring up the whole thing, because I was very strange. I was like having like this movie voice that I do not want to bring up because it was horrible. Except I probably will, and I won't even notice. And this is a much different turnout than the last time. Like, I hope you can see it all just fine. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys a little tactic. If you are having problems with this race, you will need to do the following. Well, it honestly doesn't matter which direction. I got a bomb. Hey, I got the fist. And that was a very bad idea. Well, I bypassed it. Basically, you can actually skip all those air rides and basically get onto this platform. And you can basically take both air ride and the platform together. Now, you might be thinking, oh, how is that possible? Well, I'll have to show you because, I decided to go on the beautiful crystal wall. This place is pretty cool with the caves and the crystallized stuff. It's really cool in the water. Lots of peaceful sounds. And those yellow lights look like an eagle or something. I'm trying to repeat stuff from the first attempt because I'm very creative. I kinda am, honestly. Looks like there's an eagle's like talons like holding the light. Okay, so here's the trick. You basically go to this. Yeah, like that. That's how you do it. I did that numerous times, my first attempt. Alright. So now I got that out of the way. No, I wanted to go on the right side because there's items. Yeah, I never knew that there were items on the right side until I figured it out when I first did it. And another reason why I like this place is what all the relaxing sounds would be like with the water flowing. That would be really cool. Honestly, it really would be. And Knuckles is doing so much worse. He was in second. And then he's in seventh heaven with the Master Emerald. I don't know. Also, Catapult. I gotta be quiet, remember? It's almost 3 a.m. I gotta be really quiet. I have to survive death. More than likely get this race done like at around 4. And here's another thing. When I'm done with this, I'm immediately going to bed because I'm seeing the Sonic movie today. Because there's 2 sets of previews. 120 and 420. I know, 420. Lol, that's what I thought. But my brother actually told me that there's, like, to stick around. Because there's stuff after the credits. So, I can't wait to see him. I'm curious just to know how it would look. This crystallized wall is so beautiful. Also, there's the 100 rings if you didn't know that. Now you know. So, yeah. Leave a comment if you think I should do movie voice, because I honestly feel like I have a terrible music voice, but in all honesty, it really sounds dumb. It sounds like, in a world, in a morning land. No, I'm not gonna go there. No, that story lasted way too long. That thing lasted a chunk of this race. It lasted at least like 5 laps or so. Okay, I guess I'll just do it anyway. In a world, 4 young children just hanging around, and they find this mysterious bird horrifically injured after being attacked. There's these 4 children: Billy, Chick, Bantam, and Rolly. All find out, wondering what the heck had attacked this bird. Billy looks at the crow, and the crow goes after him. And then Billy whams him with a stick. Where did he really get a stick that fast? I don't know. And then, in a land, in a magical land, up in the skies lie Morning Land, where the chicken gods reign supreme, where they, Billy, Chick, Bantam, and Rolly, must save the world from Dark Raven, a very, very evil bird. Billy and his friends must get to the giant egg before he does. Otherwise, who knows what will happen. Morningland will be no longer a thing. That's all I can remember. And some of that stuff was made up. Actually, that is kind of... what I was getting into the story, the plot twist. I'm trying to remember what some of the other things were. I'm having a hard time, man. I also remembering childhood memories of games I used to play when I was a lot younger. Like, my favorites would be like from Sega, would easily be Billy Hatcher. Polyphony would be Gran Turismo 4. Nintendo would be Mario Kart Double Dash. And Namco would be like Pac-Man. But I actually liked this very old game called Pole Position. I enjoyed that game. And if you're curious as to know what my percentage, as far as like Gran Turismo 4 goes, 86.4. I did the New York 200-mile race yesterday. That AI, I have no words to explain how dumb they were. It was a British-infested race with... I made a really bad joke. But the British are coming to New York. Because that race, 5 out of the 6 cars, including me, were British. The other was German. It was against two TVRs, a Cerebera Speed 6, a T350, a Aston Martin V8 Vantage, Mercedes SL230, and a Motorsport Drunken Elise. Notice I said drunken. Yes, you heard that. Drunken. This guy was swerving everywhere. He was hitting walls at every time. Like every corner, he would like swerve back and forth. He almost spun out right in front of me. And then he just comes like, you know, and then just like hit every wall possible. Like, and then where the start finish line is, like the opposite side, basically there's a wall at the end of the second straightaway. They just slammed into that freaking wall. I mean, they don't slam into it. It didn't even look like they braked at all. It really didn't. The only car who didn't fail was that V8 Vantage. Surprisingly enough, it was the only car who did not screw up there. Gosh, that AI was horrifying. And then at the beginning of the race, I wasn't paying any attention at all. I didn't pay attention to the A-spec points. Then, when I won the race, because I did win the race by a lap, 122 A-spec points. Yes, 122 A-spec points. It was I guess it was kind of challenging. I did pretty well. I mean, my driving as far as that was pretty well done, executed. I will be proud of myself that I did it. My next race is a Tsukuba 4-hour. Oh yeah. Oh, Knuckles isn't using skates. That's the only reason why he finished second. Yeah, he had skates. You know, it's funny that that pathway right there doesn't have like it's freaking online on the course. So Blaze is in second. So yeah, what are your favorite games? I mean, obviously, you know, Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. Never played it, but it seems so fun. Oh yeah. See if I can try and rethink of anything else that I said. How I love this 10-year-old boy. Sir William Billy Hatcher is like the greatest of all time. In my opinion. Some people might think otherwise. Hi, look, it's Blaze. It's one lap. So yeah, this is gonna be a 3-segment race. I don't care. I kind of figured it was gonna be that way. But yeah, after this race, I'm immediately going to bed because, as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to see the Sonic movie. Yeah. I hope there's gonna be a sequel. That happened. So, I mean, yeah. I think we already know who's in last place. Knights. But honestly, if you really want me to record, like, these races, like, all of the races, just tell me. I mean, I'm willing to do it. I mean, it's not like it would be that hard. I mean, I probably would put it in its own category. Well, then. Good job, Blaze. Good job. But, yeah, there's still a lot to know about me. 4 huge things that only Billy Hatcher can do. Make me cry, make me laugh, make me happy, make me smile. Those 4 things are extremely hard to do. Well, those are 4, by far, the hardest things for me to do. I don't smile very much. I'm not happy a lot. But I am very friendly. Don't worry, I will get along with you very just fine. I'm very easy to get along with, trust me. I don't laugh much. I don't cry that much either. Because, I'm not a very emotional person. But when it comes to a song like Chant This Charm from Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg, yeah, it hits me hard. So, just a couple of different things that you need to know about me is, those 4 things I just mentioned, no, I don't really do much of those. Ooh, can we squash somebody? Yes, amigo. Somebody amigo. No, copyright. Must not sing other songs from other games, because copyright claims. I haven't gotten any of those yet. Yay, Rouge just did that. The same thing that Blaze did. I think that's a better time than I did in my first run. I don't think I was able to get a 56:15. Come on, Billy. Don't make me call you by your full name. I don't know if he hates that or not. I mean, it doesn't really say if he hates being called William Billy Hatcher. That's his actual name, by the way. I had no clue of that. And speaking of that, that's one of 2 things I didn't ever know about Billy Hatcher. But I have heard rumors saying that Billy and Rolly are boyfriend and girlfriend. I have no clue if that is true or not. They are the same age. And they both met each other. They became friends when they got paint all over each other in, like, preschool or something. I don't remember. I would have to go back and look at Rolly's video, the video I did on Rolly. And by the way, this is the only time you will ever see Billy Hatcher get first place, is when I'm in his control. Yeah, that might sound bad that I'm saying, oh, I have a 10-year-old boy in my control who loves his friends and family and has the saddest look on his face. That is honestly the only time when he is sad is the very ending of Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. That is the only time you will ever see him be sad. Otherwise, he's always happy. He always smiles, shows his teeth, he always thumbs up. He does a lot of things. I love hearing that sound. Oh, somebody just got the bomb. I seen that the last second. I will say this though, this place is really cool. the music kind of fits with this cave type, beautiful crystallized cave of epicness. It is really cool. Also, this might seem ridiculous, but please go check out all my other videos, playlists. Last time I mistaken myself, said, oh, playlists are in the description. No, they're not. You have to find them. Or unless you just type in my YouTube channel name, BlueTeam#Gamer27, and then if you type playlist after, you will get like every playlist of mine that exists. So please do check out all my other playlists. I have an amazing music playlist. Go check that out. That consists of my most favorite songs of all time. So please go check them out. And then the last three, you know, the last three are amazing. So, yeah. Trying to rethink of other things. I'm still trying to get back at that story part that I did. Man, I don't remember a whole lot of it now. But, in all honesty, I really think I'm starting to think, where did Billy Hatcher get his mischievousness side to him? Where did he get that from? Maybe his father? Oh, Jesus, controller, I almost dropped it. That would have been embarrassing. That's not the first time. But yeah, I just nearly dropped my controller. To the catapult. Yeah. But in all honesty, if he was like standing right next to me, my life would be complete. Because he would be the coolest 10-year-old chicken boy you would ever meet. He'd be the coolest. The frick, Knights. What the heck is wrong with you? No wonder you're in last place. No wonder you're always in last. So yeah. Oh, it's just about 3 a.m. Got like 5 minutes. Actually, less than that. I got like 3 minutes till 5 a.m. Okay, I would already be in bed. I would not stay up to 5 a.m. with how tired I would be. It's almost 3 a.m. And I actually did look up this one type, billyhatcher.exe. There is a such thing, but it's only drawings, like art. It'd be pretty cool to actually, if there actually was a billyhatcher.exe, I'm curious as to what his design would look like. I'd be interested. And stuff. Oh, that thing was gonna close on me. But I managed to get through it just in time. Oddly enough, the last door before the main straight, or where you do like gravity dive, I almost got shut twice. I honestly don't know how that's possible. Incoming giant egg. So yeah, I mean, I've mentioned this so many times about Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, and of course, the one and only Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. I want all three of those games. One, I have the consoles for it. Two, those are 3 games that I have never played, and I want to just for nostalgic reasons. The heck, Cream, you missed the freaking air ride. Why do they go psycho in those things? And weirdly enough, I'm sorry to say, Billy Hatcher, but Amigo's Fist is probably my favorite because he's like shaking maracas like crazy. It's funny. It actually makes me want to laugh so hard. Like, it's pretty funny. Like, just imagine seeing a wild person running at somebody with freaking maracas. That would be funny. The reason why I know that is because I used Amigo in one of the races. I forgot which one. I think it was Nightside Rush. That was like over a month ago. Well over a month ago. And don't worry, I've won every race. I have not lost one race, which I'm kind of not really surprised because I have mastered these controls. So I know my Crimson Crater missions got done uploading at around 9:30, and within like 35 minutes, 4 views, a like, 2 comments, but I replied to one saying if he wants to be YouTube friends with me. He said, good video, keep it up, keep up the good work. And I said, sure, for friends on YouTube. And I mean, please reply back to me whenever I comment, because I'm always friendly to anybody. Go! My gosh. Hey, look, I still got Knuckles. I'm surprised I still got him. So, the problem with the last camera that I had, it recorded past 46 minutes. Because I seen an hour and 1 minute. But it didn't capture the whole race. Which made me very angry. Because I was talking about weird shenanigans. Like the story of Morningland. Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. I actually did pretty good on that story, though. I kept going back to it, trying to make it better. In my mind. I really want to go back to that story. In a land. I don't know where to begin. Where did I leave off last time? Something about, like, the ending part? But okay, I'm gonna try my best. Do not make fun of my freaking voice. In the end, Billy Hatcher and his friends saved the day from Dark Raven. But then, something terrible happens. No, something good happens. The credits. They all get put back to Morningland. I mean, back to where they were when they were first teleported to this magical land known as Morningland. They go throughout, all through the 7 places. I do not remember all of them by heart, but I do know some of their names, like Forest Village, Pirates Island, Circus Park, aka the devil of the game, Blizzard Castle, Hidden Palace, something like that. Dino Mountain. These are actual names of the levels of the game. This is not a drill. This is not a joke. This is an actual thing. Why do I feel like there's more? There's. I think I missed 2 stages, but I don't remember what they were. Unfortunately, I'll have to go back and look at the list. But they travel through all 7 places, save the chicken elders from evil, and they beat up Dark Raven, becoming invincible, destroying Billy's suit. And with the power of courage, or whatever the frick it's called, Billy manages to defeat Dark Raven using all of the freaking energy he has. Billy really has a heart. Well, they all do. But in the end, they defeat Dark Raven and hoping for a second Billy Hatcher game. Dun 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 dun. This video is not sponsored by Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg and Sega. Oh my gosh, that was horrible. That was a really bad ending. This is not sponsored by Sega or Billy Hatcher. That is funny. Sometimes the things that come out of my mouth are strange. Oh, by the way, it's 3 a.m. Past 3 a.m. There you go. And also, I just lapped Blaze for the 2nd time. Oh yeah! Epic jump of epic proportions. Well, at least Blaze is the fastest AI. I love how everybody's crumpled up together. Me and Blaze are not. Why am I still speaking in this voice when there's still movie parts? Movie parts? What movie parts? I would be a horrible actor. I don't even want to be revolved around in the acting community. I'm more with chickens and eggs and farming. Except, no. I want to be accountants. All the math and numbers and calculations and money. Because I have an extreme money addiction. Not as bad as I used to. I don't know why I tried speaking in my movie voice, but it was horrible. Also, I don't think I mentioned this, but I'm going to be much more active in this race. Man, Blaze is hot stuff right now. Wow, can you believe this? 2 most favorite characters of all time. Billy Hatcher being number 1 and Blaze being number 2. Well, Blaze is number 3 and Ray is number 2. But in this game, Blaze is number 2. Billy Hatcher's, of course, is number 1. I don't know where I got that whole movie type deal. I know there was more. There actually was more. The coolest kids you will ever meet. That has some impatient, some late. I don't know. Billy Hatcher hates being late to everything. And Chick Poacher is very impatient, but is my favorite out of the 4. Oh yeah, Chick. is only 5 or 6 years old and can speak Japanese and is from the desert of Tucson, Arizona. The hottest place on Earth, where you can find Blaze the cat, except no, because Blaze is fictional from Mobius. No, Chick is the cactus and the hot deserty, a very deserty and cactus filled state. I can never get rid of that chicken sound. Whenever I think of that chicken sound, it reminds me of like being in the morning, like whenever you're like there, where the state that I'm in, like you would hear a lot of chickens probably do something like that. A lot of people on farms, because we're surrounded by nature. And whenever I hear that sound, it makes me think of the morning sunrise. When you hear the beautiful birds chirping, the nice fresh air, nice relaxation and calmness, and you just want to enjoy it. The peace and quiet of morning. Morning is seriously one of the best sounds, honestly. Like, who could agree to that? So when I actually first tested the camera, when I had seen it, I was like, this is not gonna work. And I go back, oh hey look, I actually managed to get past 46 minutes, but it forgot the 60 up to the 100 minutes. So it pretty much skipped like pretty much from lap 56 to the very ending. So it skipped almost half the race, where you could only view half the race. And to me, that's not quality video evidence. I don't know. Oh, don't you just want to hear me sing? They see me rolling, they hate. Yeah, that song. So 99, by the way, is the max cap of laps. Just to give you that piece of information. I'm gonna be on my own for a while. I honestly think that Sega focuses way too much on Sonic and doesn't focus on like Beat, Knight, Billy Hatcher, Amigo, Ooh La La. Who else is affiliated with Sega as far as characters wise? I. Well, there's a few Super Monkey Ball games. I do know that for sure. I've never played any Super Monkey Ball games. Nor have I ever seen a playthrough on, not even one. I've seen like all of the Sonic games and Billy Hatcher's game. But I mean, you can visit some of them locations and like, I feel a sneeze coming. This isn't good. On Sega Carnival, Sega Illusion. I really feel a sneeze coming. Well, are we gonna end the first part with a sneeze? No. I'm surprised I haven't yawned yet. I've talked so much. It's after 3 in the morning. Why haven't I haven't yawned yet at all. When I first did this, I yawned once. It was like after 10:30 or so. When I did. I'm going to probably sleep in very much, but maybe when I get home from the Sonic movie, I might go back to bed. I don't know. Should I take a day off? Like, after seeing this? I have Black Ops 3 planned. I have Minecraft planned if that game is gonna work, because the loading screen's having issues again. Mahjong really needs to get that thing fixed. Or they're just slacking with Minecraft. And you know, I have planned, I don't know if this is a good idea, but one of those worlds, even on my Let's Play world, to summon the one and only Hero Brian. I do know how to summon him. I do know how to do it. Don't worry, I don't need an instructor. I don't need a freaking tutorial on it. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna just be silent for these last couple seconds and I'm gonna speak again.